I like seeing Mortal Kombat 1 do good things, and this is an example for Mortal Kombat 1 doing something really good. And I gotta say, Mortal Kombat 1 has done something great with this one. It does look like they dyed Cobra's hair, it's no longer blonde. I like how they've changed so many characters and how they're going in this direction. Okay, it's not Cobra, I really don't think it's Cobra, I was just messing with you guys. But legitimately, this is the face reveal for Ghostface whenever you do fatal blows on him. We do have some more really good updates coming from Mortal Kombat 1, these rewards, and some feedback. In one of my previous videos, I went over all the new Wuxi skins that are coming out, and as I did share in that video, I am a fan of the Wuxi skins, so to see those get more colors and come into the game is awesome. So on the update that's coming out for the Towers of Time, it looks like Ghostface's announcer is going to be at the very top. But something else that caught my attention is all the palettes we're getting, but they didn't show us the pictures yet. And why I did bring up the Wuxi skins is because usually since they've debuted, they've been in the Seasonal Tower or the Towers of Time almost every season. They've been in almost every Towers of Time. However, it wasn't that long ago we just got one for Kenshi, and we're already getting another Kenshi palette, so it does make me wonder if it's going to be another Wuxi Academy palette. I feel like something big worth mentioning, well, is actually very worth mentioning, is that we're getting a voice announcer as a free reward. I almost forgot to mention the Sub-Zero voice announcer we got for free. Most of us got it for free. If you didn't play the mobile, eventually they just gave it to you because the mobile game went down. Technically, there are a few more voice announcers that we got free, like the Titan Havoc one. Something about this just feels more right though. This is something very nice, but you really have to work for. And honestly, these are the kind of rewards I do like to see in games. I legitimately do think some people are going to be upset once this hits the shop, because I guarantee after a while, this voice announcer will end up in the premium store. And if you don't want to do the grind for it, you can just get it out of the premium store. I almost guarantee they'll put it in the premium store because they put other stuff that was supposed to be exclusive to the game in the premium store as well. And this in no way is being advertised as an exclusive. I want to say the week of or the week after the reward ends for claiming this voice announcer, it'll be in the shop. Now, I'm sure most of you already seen the list, but I still want to read it off real quick and just share my thoughts on it. 2,500 seasonal crystals just for doing one tower or 3 fights as a steal. The next one's Ashra gear, but I typically don't find Ashra gear to be all that flashy, so hopefully it is something cool that sticks out. I do see a top 33%, but I genuinely can't remember if that was in the last Towers of Time or if that's a new marker. I think Scorpion gear is always a win. Having masks for the characters is one of my favorite gear slot options. Sub-Zero's was really easy to get this last time, and I think it's a pretty cool looking one. So I do wonder how cool this Scorpion gear is going to be, since it's going to be harder to obtain. Now, is the new Reiko palette going to be anything like this? It's not. I don't know what it is. It'd be awesome if it's a new skin instead of just a palette, because Reiko, Baraka, Geras, hell, even Kenshi really needs some more skins too. By the way, this one here is a modded skin. It kind of looks like his MK4 skin, the color's just not there on the palette, and no matter how they decide to put Reiko's MK4 skin in the game, in-game progression, premium store, Titan battle, I don't care. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. Now, with saying that, I do suck with playing Reiko, but I really thought he was cool in MK4 growing up, and I really don't think he's all that bad in MK1. I'd put him about the mid-tier as far as how much I like all the characters. The dude definitely has some callback potential. I did run a poll asking you guys which character you want to see more skins from. Most of the votes did get Baraka, and honestly, I'm not that surprised by it. By the way, the one behind me is an MK2 example. Now look, I do have to share something. I did share in my last video. Obviously, NRS is going to make some of their decisions based off marketing. It definitely shows here in character popularity, because after Baraka, more people preferred Cameo skins than the other two. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to you guys. Thank you for voting in the polls. By the way, I was late checking out Ghostface's second fatality. I gotta say, it's a 10 out of 10. NRS nailed it. Obviously, they've been reading people's comments. I even shared those exact same words coming from other players in one of my previous videos where they complained that he was just a human with a knife. I mean, NRS might not communicate with us when they do have delays, but at least they control with the best of us, so I gotta come back to this. For those that didn't see it, this is coming on Tuesday. At least we can expect one of them to be there Tuesday. They didn't clarify if all 3 will be available, as if it's gonna be a bundle or if they're gonna be individual, but I did make a comment in that last video, and I was being genuine when I said this and when I asked it. I mean, genuinely, I'm wondering why Tanya's not getting a mask, and I can't tell if that did upset some people in my comment section, but the comment did share people should be less critical of Tanya's face. But my comment wasn't really so much about her face, I'm just wondering why she's not getting a mask. And then jokingly I said NRS will make you love this face, because I do remember that was a big talking point early on. I forgot how bad it was. Genuinely, I do remember the fun that was poked at it in the very beginning. I thought that was over, just like the MK1 is dead trend was over. Dude, that war is not over. I'm seeing videos now pop up again about her face. For some people, it's season 3 all over again. And I'm not kidding when I say this, I do think it would be cool if she had the mask like the other two and the headband. And I mean it, I think she would look cool with the mask and the headband. It's an awesome outfit. It has nothing to do with her face. If I really had a hard stance on Tanya's face, I would be talking to you like this. You can't please them all. Now, I did do a poll on these skins asking you guys if you wanted Scarlet or Jade to come back with these classic skins. Okay, I'm messing with you on the face. I'm really gonna bring the poll out now. I had to mess with you on that if you caught it. Now, this one's between Scarlet and Jade, or if you don't want either of these two to return, I made that an option as well. And I was shocked by how many people prefer Jade over Scarlet. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way towards either of the characters. I just thought they would have been more neck and neck, and even more surprised that the neck and neck was actually that people would prefer these three characters versus Scarlet coming back as an addition to these three characters, not replacing anyone. Now, a few more things that I think us fellow MK fans want to see is the Ghostface mask come from Scary Movie, which I do think is possible because there's 9 gear slots they've showed so far, and there's one missing. Whatever it is, I'm sure they're having fun with it. There's got to be a reason why they didn't reveal it, but they showed the other 9. You can also check that out in my Ghostface is coming video if you want to see that too. But what is your guys' stance on the holiday fatalities? I really want to see them come back. It wasn't a very sunny day when I looked up realizing Halloween had passed, and we didn't get the seasonal fatalities this year. However, maybe there is a chance with Thanksgiving coming up, and then the last beacon of hope will be Christmas. But the more seasons that pass that we don't get holiday fatalities is the more likely I feel like we're not going to see it this year. But NRS did drop the price on it, so it would be nice for them to bring it back. I don't see what the loss would be with them bringing it back. But another thing I have to share that I saw recently that had my wheels turning a little bit and I want to share with you guys regarding cameos in Kombat Pack 2, it has been radio silent for some time now. I think many of us were expecting cameos in Kombat Pack 2. Now, this is just a theory, but someone did share that MK1/NRS realized characters needed more attention to buffs and their self-awareness of realizing how many people don't like cameos, hence why they've put more focus on balance changes and buffing the main characters, and why we haven't seen a whole lot with cameos. But I think there's a lot of us out there that still want to see more cameos and especially want to see some more customization along with them as well. We did get a lot of brutalities for them in the shrine, and I think that should say something. Cameos are a mechanic I really do enjoy in Mortal Kombat 1. I'm a sucker for the ninjas, so if we do get any repeat cameos, I hope it's someone like Noob Saibot or Reptile. That's only if we were to get repeat cameos. Of course, I prefer new characters over repeat characters on the cameo roster. Now, I'm really happy with the kickoff that's coming with Season 9, and that will be with this Towers of Time, the Ninja Pack that's coming for the female characters. This has to be one of the best Towers of Time rewards that I've seen. Any voice announcers always costed 1,000 Dragon Crystals in the premium store, and I do see this being in the store eventually, so to be able to obtain this now is going to be a huge W for those that want it. And for anyone curious that hasn't been in the top 5% before, usually for me it's about 1,000 points and I'm secured in the top 5% by the end. However, with this announcer at the top 5%, I feel like the bar is going to be pushed a little higher this time. And I see some of you out there, some of you guys are scoring over 20,000 points, just crushing it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I swear there's some silent heroes out there that drop likes. I am extremely thankful for the community I have on this channel. Y'all are awesome. I'm really happy to have cool viewers like you. Alright fellow fighters, I'm signing off. Much love, I'll see you live or in the next video. Take care.